Welcome to UEOM Internet Church, founder Christina, Universe Citizen. Today's September 7th, 2024, Episode 3. With what does a synergetic mind's healthy human brain circuitry that is designed by UEOM as an individual directly tuned in, integral information gathering, information storing, soft computer work that can trust its omnivalidity while consciously and naturally cognizing and recognizing cosmic to local universes regenerating patterning integrity. Surely it is compatible with cosmic accounting, epistemological accounting, hierarchy of synergetic accounting advantages, topological accounting, know-how accounting, quantum accounting. That is different from terrestrial accounting, deficit accounting, economic accounting, mortgagination, and negative accounting. Terrestrial accounting, according to R. Buckminster Fuller, June 10, 1974, is founded entirely on physical property wealth. Those deeds of ownership derive exclusively from undisputed coups of right. Overlordship of lands proclaimed by invincibly armed men, often accompanied by priests. The priests solemnly affirm the warrior's claims, blessed by God's pleasure, thus proclaiming sovereignties to be established. A coup can be a coup of state, from French diatet, or from Latin culpus, a blow. A coup can be a sudden and decisive change of government illegally or by force. By contrast, cosmic accounting is exclusively metaphysical. What a relief, alas! Validating metaphysical intellect, synergetic minds, human imagination's inherent ability to formulate conceptually. It liberates this essential functioning from millenniums-old politics that is mastered by bankers who, from all intents and purposes, do not accredit the metaphysical truths which in principle produce the commonwealth realities of human life support. Legally covenanted occupation for millions of years, incited revolutions in dispute over physical property rights that is now spreading to embrace the whole planet's life support operations. Economic success, apparently, is no longer synonymous with possession of the land, nor with general life support of humanity. Large industry is trending toward rentable services. The services that R. Buckminster Fuller considered primarily metaphysical know-how systems. However, from my personal experience, home ownership and land for living without fear from any governmental imposition to displace a human can be distinguished from large industry trends while validating the individual's inherently inviolable integrity that in principle is designed by UEOM, Universe Eternal Omniscient Mind, not a false god, nor whatever has religiously sufficed to authorize the sound word God, referring to the design of our intelligent species by the name UEOM, does not, in a lifetime, have to placate typically fear-engendering belief system superiority that for millenniums is manifest in the PRJW politics, religion, justice, war, self-serving factors. Historically, all aspects of the PRJW belief systems contradict the metaphysical truths that produce the Commonwealth realities of human life support. Let us introduce our forward-directed modifications of angles and frequencies to Arbitminster Fuller Synergetics is the wellspring of reality. It informs us what many of us have since learned, that the human brain is a physical mechanism. It memory stores, retrieves, and restores again and again each special case experience that is often a packaged concept. A concept is an idea, a thought. Thoughts are systemic of systems. Systems always alter other systems. Metaphysical intellect, as a function of omnirational universe, conceptualizes whatever its focused, synergetic mind observes, doing so independent of size, time, space, sizing. The observer takes what is thus far perceived from the physical environment's articulations, reacting to whatever it might be, while integral cultivated reactions also register a thought-provoking, thought-accommodated, potential future action as an immediate or a delayed result or none, when the conceptualized consideration may remain dormant in the brain's computer, the physical repository of everything that is sensed by the human observer, its reactions, its consciously controlled satisfactions that do not have to do anything more than observe the reenacting articulations until an emergency signals the mind's innate problem-solving mentality. Initially, when humans hear about generalizing concepts, the very idea is alien because humans have yet to identify the context of a concept as a cognizable idea, a recognizable pattern, a potential, parametric, measurable, and mensurable system, a finite closed system, not a limitless, infinite, perpetually extending facilitation of who knows what the imagination can contrive with such a potentially receptive, deceptive action-reaction that can be for or against supporting life on Earth. Not yet knowing about the regenerating nature of a closed system, a topologically consistent conceptuality of vectors, vertexes, triangular openings, the informed mind's abstracting capability pertaining to all observed phenomena until decided, the immediate future, for the most part, thus far, remains unknown. The experienced phenomenon from the physical environment is taken by the metaphysical conceptual reasoning faculty of thought. It takes what is thus far understood and perhaps misunderstood to the metaphysical environment, which is independent of size, to be conceptualized correlatively therein. The subsequent actions, reactions, resultant solutions or problems that involve synergetic mind's lifetime with the human condition rely on this integral function relative to all conditions, whereat everything that is going on to some discernible degree requires information gathering, the brain's memory storing, the brain's recollections and restoring those increments in its labyrinth circuitry network. That we have no real idea of this potentially conscious control precisely where that tidbit of information can be consciously located in the brain, as it would be in a physical folder, a physical file indexed in precise order. So this is quite a lot for the human being to decipher, when its soft computer protected inside its skull might as well be a total stranger compared to the handheld and desktop computers of the 21st century technologies that now are controlled and manipulated by AI algorithms, codes of a stranger's brain that until recently were not in the observer's reality basis. Obviously, anyone observing the reenacting articulations in the universal communications process is involved in a complicated, multifaceted problem, especially pertaining to someone who stipulates their PRJW God is not a false god, and perhaps can insinuate that UEOM is a false god, or that one religion's god is the true god, and all the other religions have false gods. Such thinking requires deeper considerations. It is more rational to accredit UEOM, since it simply describes universe eternal omniscient mind that designs all that is, was, ever will be, in expanding and contracting universe, including our evolving species, humans of its mind. It seems potential, compatible with the individual, who has already liberated its thought processes from the womb of permitted ignorance that perpetuates and perpetrates enmity-making divisive intentions. Those divide to conquer, to keep divided, to keep conquered PRJW schemes occurring typically when society takes its only known resource in political action that is closely related to all manifest accounting formulations. Deficit accounting is one such form of an accounting. It does not support life. We cannot deficitly eat food or deficitly drink water. Such resource inadequacy contradicts the total energy accounting, as we can read more about this in Synergetic's 826.03. Epistemological accounting consists entirely of rational tetrahedral quantation. We can explore it further in Synergetic's 535.03. Buckminster Fuller's halo conceptioning returns our synergetic mind's curiosity to rudimentary awareness of the general theory of variables eventually correlating with omni-interactions impinging on our individual nervous system in all manners of frequencies, some so high as to appear as solid things, some so low as seeming to be absolute voids. But in any case, is cerebrally registered relative to anticipating synergetic mind's healthy brain compared to all that induces lackadaisical indifference, while subjecting self's impulsive reactions to follow nonsensical persuasions because others are doing so. Typically, such behavior exemplifies the advertising world profiting by such tendencies, and so too do the drug cartels and all manner of invasive, disuniting, variously funded self-serving operations. Synergetics 535.10 spherical structures. gaining energy from photosynthesis, which is sun's radiation, is metabolic powering for what we eat and drink, which is more likely to nourish a healthy brain than ignoring such cosmic to local responsibilities when otherwise lured by advertising incentives to abnegate curiosity and familiarity with a total energy accounting, correlatively to succeeding on planet Earth, recognizing the commonwealth that locks fundamental and central energy incrementations that our 21st century generations are barely cognizant of. Fortunately, we are becoming aware of these truths as essential information, thanks to Arbuthnot Fuller and other scientifically discerned fundamentals, and not assumed axioms predicated only upon the misleading nature of that which only superficially seems to be obvious, in quotes from Arbuthnot Fuller's Wellspring of Reality. Rather than perpetually resorting to the politically divisive self-other opposing sides, let's explore more synergetics, which has yet to be fully considered as a gift from UEOM for our 21st century generations. Until next time, thank you from Christina, Universe Citizen.